Hi, and a very warm welcome from all of us here at Rupee Tax. Now, the objective of making this video is about how to identify opportunities in the market and on how to make use of these opportunities to our benefit, which obviously is making a profit, right? Now, the market gives arbitrage and positional opportunities every day. The trick here is to identify the right kind of opportunity where the probability of making profits is higher than the probability of making losses. ऐसे ही हमने एक स्पेसिफिक अपॉर्चुनिटी आइडेंटिफाई करी है जिसके बारे में हम इस वीडियो में बात करेंगे. You also can identify such opportunities, not necessarily of the same type, but any events or mispricings where you can enter into trades which are likely to become profitable. Abhi, in this particular video, we will examine a very specific opportunity that has arisen due to a large dividend payment by a company. तो ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटी जिसकी हम बात कर रहे हैं वो मिली है ओनली बिकॉज दिस कंपनी हैज डिक्लेयर्ड डिविडेंड पेमेंट. वी विल टेल यू अबाउट दिस कंपनी इन द कमिंग स्लाइड्स एंड हम बात करेंगे कि कैसे इस इवेंट की वजह से ट्रेडर्स एडवांटेज ले सकते हैं. We are also going to enter into this trade and we are very sure that this will be profitable. So let us see how that is possible. दोस्तों, आपको एक चीज ध्यान में रखनी है, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, ओके, वो ये है कि नो वन मेक्स प्रॉफिट 100% ऑफ द टाइम. So traders should always aim on how to identify those positions where chances of success are higher than that of the failure. This as an educational video only for learning purpose. The reason is derivatives have been described as weapons of mass destruction by Warren Buffett. और अगर आप derivatives trade कर रहे हो तो please exercise extreme caution. What is the purpose of options? What is the purpose of derivatives? Is it only about trading and earning money? Guys, this is a fundamental question which all investors and traders need to understand if they are to enter in the futures and options segment. So what is the purpose of option? Guys, please understand that FNO is designed, or the primary purpose of derivatives is to hedge the portfolio risk and not to enable trading. Risk of loss is limited when you design it for hedging a risk. However, in trading, the risk of loss can be unlimited. So traders in options should be very clear about this concept and view all FNO contracts not only as trading instruments but instruments to hedge some risk relating to ownership of shares. To make it very simple, let's say आज अगर आपके पास एक शेयर है जिसका प्राइस है ₹100, मान लो शेयर प्राइस फॉल्स एंड जिसकी वजह से द शेयर प्राइस रिड्यूसेस टू 90 रुपीज. तो ये जो डिफरेंस है आपका 10 रुपीज का, ये तो आपका MTM लॉस हो गया. यहाँ पे आप कॉल या पुट ऑप्शन यूज करके ये लॉस को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं. सो बेसिकली दिस वर्क्स एज इंश्योरेंस. Thus, in an event that the share price goes down, you can always insure your losses. So we have other videos which explains all about FNO. You can always visit and learn from there. HPCL has declared a dividend of 22.75 पैसे पर शेयर. सो अगर आपके पास एक शेयर है HPCL का तो आप एलिजिबल होते हो टू अर्न अ डिविडेंड ऑफ 22.75 पैसे पर शेयर. आप ये शेयर अभी भी बाय कर सकते हो लाइक टिल 7th of July and still you'll be entitled for the dividend. Market price per share is approximately 300 rupees. Ex dividend date, that is 8th of July. From this date, investors in HPCL shares will not be entitled to dividend payment. So for example, अगर आप 100 shares buy करते हो on 7th and you buy another 50 shares on 8th, so you'll be entitled for the dividend on only the 100 shares. सिर्फ 100 शेयर्स पे आप डिविडेंड मिलेगा आपको जो आपने 7 तारीख तक बाय किए हो. डिविडेंड विल नॉट बी पेड टू पीपल हु बाय दिस शेयर ऑन और आफ्टर 8th of July. Let us talk about the strategy that our team has developed and is going to follow. Like told earlier, we are also going to enter into this trade using exactly the same strategy. We will also release a video post the dividend and share with you whether it was a profitable trade or it went into losses. Let us now first examine the strategy of making profit from HPCL's dividend payment without the use of any F&O contracts. So only by buying a share, how will you profit from the dividend payout? For example, if you buy one share on 7th of July, you are entitled to a dividend of 22 rupees 75 पैसे, राइट? हमारा मानना ये है कि 8 तारीख को डिविडेंड पेमेंट की वजह से the share price is very likely to fall by the dividend amount. There is an underlying assumption that the share price of HPCL includes value of cash held by HPCL and the future value of earnings. We will soon be releasing a separate video on how the share prices are exactly determined, which will also explain this concept further. So right now don't get confused about how the share is priced. For now, let us just understand that the market price of HPCL share before dividend is 300 rupees. After payment of dividend, the cash held by HPCL will fall by 22 rupees 75 paise. That is, there is a reduction in assets of the company. Investors therefore adjust this reduction in assets in the share price of the company the moment it starts trading ex-dividend. In this case, it is 8th of July. A very important point here to be noted is that such adjustments or reduction in share price happens only if the dividend payment is large. Like in case of HPCL, the dividend payment is 20 rupees, that is they have declared. That is a large dividend payment. But for small dividend payment, for example of 1 or 2 rupees, there won't be any fall in share price, as this amount of dividend does not affect the value of the assets of HPCL. Now our team is very sure that because there is no change in the fundamentals of HPCL, it is very likely that the price will first fall by 22 rupees when the market opens on 8th of July, but eventually it will stabilize itself and recover thereafter. Now the question is why, how this will happen? Because while assets of HPCL have reduced by 22 rupees, the core business of the company remains the same. डिविडेंड देने की वजह से एसेट्स में जरूर रिडक्शन हुआ है, लेकिन जो उनका बिजनेस है, द कोर बिजनेस, उसमें देयर इज नो चेंज. लेट अस हियर अंडरस्टैंड द चार्ट. नाउ हियर you can see that the assets pre and post dividend are the same. They stand at 1,31,239, whereas the bank balance has reduced from 5,654 to 200,187 CR. The difference is obviously the dividend payment. Also, in the liability side, the shareholders capital has reduced to the extent of dividend payout, and also there is a change in the book value per share. Because of the dividend payout, the book value of 237 has reduced by 22 rupees and now it stands to 215. Let us see what will be the strategy of the team F&O in rupeetax.com. Let us understand the reasons why this strategy will work, and also let us understand the reasons why the strategy could fail. Obviously, in trading, loss is something which we cannot forget, and that is the precise reason to enter into a F&O contract. So if you buy HPCL shares before 7th of July, so you'll be entitled to the dividend of 22.75. Now the success is if the decline in ex-dividend price of the HPCL share is less than 22.75. So for example, let us understand very simply, if you buy one share on 7th of July, you are entitled to a dividend of 22.75, correct? On 8th of July, due to the dividend, the share price is very likely to fall by the dividend amount. Now our F&O team is very sure that as there is no change in the fundamentals of HPCL as a company, it is very likely that the price will first fall by 22 rupees when the market opens on 8th of July, but it will eventually recover thereafter. And what we have to do is we have to gain on this particular opportunity. You can see here is a payoff chart for the basic strategy. Means we have not entered into any F&O contracts to hedge the risk due to the price change. तो अगर आपने 5 जुलाई को HPCL बाय किया है तो आपका प्रॉफिट या लॉस पोस्ट डिविडेंड कितना हो सकता है. प्लीज कीप इन माइंड दैट दीज आर ओनली assumptions and not actual predictions. Column A shows the purchase price of HPCL on 5th of July. This is the actual share price and our team also has purchased shares at this price, that is 305 per share. Column B shows the assumptions of possible change in the share price once the market opens on 8th of July. Again, I will stress here on this point that these can be possible outcomes of the share price जो कि बिल्कुल different हो सकता है on 8th. Column C shows capital gain or loss depending on the change in the share price. Column D is the dividend income, that is 22 rupees 75 paise as declared by HPCL. And finally, column E is the net gain or loss, that is after adjustment of dividend and the gain or loss thereof. Let's see a couple of scenarios to explain this further. Let's see the first line. The purchase price at which our team has bought the shares is 305. It is on 5th of July. Assuming the price on 8th of July when the market opens falls to 274, then the capital loss will be 31 rupees. But still, because of the dividend, your net loss will be only of 8 rupees. The second line shows the change if the price, assuming it falls to 280 rupees. The net loss here is only 2 rupees because of the income that you are getting, dividend income 20 rupees. Now assuming that the fall in the price and the dividend are the same, so the share price falls by exactly 22.75 paise, falls to 282 rupees. Here the net gain or loss is 0 because your loss is equivalent to your gain. Now assuming the share price does not fall more than 22 rupees but it is within the range of 22. So if the share price falls to 285, your capital loss will be still minus 20 rupees. But because of the gain of 23 rupees, your net gain is 3 rupees per share. Similarly, if the price falls to 300 rupees, you will suffer a loss of 5 rupees due to the change in the share price, but because you are earning a dividend of 23 rupees, your net gain is 18 rupees. So for every share that you purchase at 305, you are gaining a amount of 18 rupees. If you believe that the price fall of less than 22 rupees for HPCL shares on 8th of July 2021 will be risky, then options can be used to manage the risk. Option chain of HPCL looks like this. As you can see here, the put premium at strike price of 305 is 7.5 rupees and call premium for strike price of 315 is 4.3 rupees. It is very important to understand how strike prices of option change when shares trade ex dividend. Let us understand two scenarios. The first one is when dividend percentage is less than 5%. Dividends which are below 5% of the market value of the underlying stock would be deemed to be ordinary dividends and no adjustment in the strike price would be made for ordinary dividends. The second scenario is when the dividend percentage is more than 5%. These are called as extraordinary dividends for which the market value of the underlying security, the strike price would be adjusted. What is the adjustment? It is simply subtracting dividend amount from the strike price on the day the shares become ex-dividend. In case of HPCL, dividend percentage is clearly more than 5%. Hence, option strike price will be adjusted. Important point to be noted here is that 5% is calculated as dividend per share divided by closing price of shares on the day prior to announcement of the dividend. Now, there is no minimum amount of capital that is required to be deployed for this strategy. You can buy any number of shares. And for a person who is willing to hold HPCL shares for a long term, in case of the price of shares declines more than 22 rupees, the trader can simply hold the shares depending on his time frame. A very important point to be noted here is the basic strategy does not involve any use of options to hedge price risk. However, if you want to minimize the risk of fall in share price of HPCL, you can always use option contracts to reduce the risk. Before we go into the details of the strategy, it is important to understand the regulations of NSE of adjustment of strike price for options in case of dividend payments. Now let us see the strategy that our team has employed to lower the risk of downside fall in the share price. Buy put option at current price of rupees 305 for rupees 7.5 to protect downside risk. Sell call option of strike 10 rupees above purchase price to cover cost of put option, that is 305 plus 10 is equal to 315, that is for rupees 4.3. You can sell one or two call options, the second one at 320 for rupees 3.3, depending on how much risk you want to take. The capital requirement premium required for put options is rupees 8 into 2700 is equal to rupees 24,000. Margin money for writing call options is, for one call option approximately rupees 3 lakhs, for two call options approximately 6 lakhs. Thus the investment in 2000 shares of HPCL is 8 lakh of rupees. Now the payoff table for hedge strategy looks like this. We are paying premium of 7.5 for strike price of 305. This means we will be fully protected for any fall in price below 305. We will get a premium of 4.3 rupees for selling call option at strike price of 315. This will reduce cost of put option paid by us. You can sell one or two call options depending on how much risk you want to take. The payoff table shows the profit or loss if one single call option is sold. Third column shows payoff for various price points that may occur on 8th of July, and the next two columns show what the gain or loss on our option positions would be. As you can see here, the net gain or loss if the share price of HPCL falls to 274 rupees on 8th of July would be a gain of 5 rupees per share. This will offset the loss of 8 rupees that the strategy would have incurred if we had not done hedging using FNO. The last column shows the net gain or loss from hedged positions. As you can see, both the gains and losses after hedging are much lower than those without hedging. Hedging is very ideal for those who want to limit their risk and are willing to earn lower profit. This was just one example of a possible strategy where chances of success are higher than the probability of loss. Do watch out for our updated video on success of strategy after 8th of July, where we will disclose our performance from this strategy. Thank you.